All right, it's playoff time for the Giants on Sunday as they will battle the Vikings in Minnesota in a win or go home situation. Let's talk about Big Blue's chances of being victorious in their first playoff game since 2016 with the one and only New York Post sports columnist Mark Cannizzaro. Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Dex. How you doing?
I'm doing well, excited that we're here to talk about playoff football. And Mark, coming into this game, the Giants, they know it's going to be a tough task stopping the Vikings' top wideout, Justin Jefferson. Big Blue's wideout core isn't considered by many to be that good, and the team's offense wasn't exactly the 99 Rams this season. Is the Giants' receiving core feeling any pressure to produce in this game?
I wrote a story, a column on those guys the other day. These kind of unheralded giant receivers. Richie James, who was basically started the year as a special teams guy, a punt returner. You had Darius Slayton, who is, in training camp wasn't assured a roster spot, and obviously Isaiah Hodgins, who the Giants plucked off the Bills practice squad. These are three guys that are, the key parts for Daniel Jones. And listen, their numbers aren't prolific by any means, but they've made clutch catches. I was talking to Davis Webb, Daniel Jones's backup, the other day, this week, and he was noting that these guys, most of their production and their catches have come in the third and fourth quarters, which has been kind of interesting. I didn't look up, the numbers and stuff, but they've made clutch catches, and they're viewed as, the quote unquote worst receiving core in the league if you listen to a lot of the, NFL shows and whatnot. And, it's put a chip on these guys' shoulders, and they've produced. Again, they're not. Ironically, across the field, they've got Justin Jefferson that they're staring at, who's literally the best receiver in the league. I did crunch some numbers, and the three giant receivers numbers combined for this year are pretty similar to what Justin Jefferson has done on his own this year with his 128 catches and 1,600 something yards. So these receivers are going to have to make plays. There's no question about it. I do not, however, think the Giants can afford to get into a shootout, with the Vikings. I'm sure the Vikings would like that game to unfold that way. The Giants have to make sure it doesn't unfold that way, and that actually obviously comes down to defense.
Yeah, it comes down to defense there, Mark. And you, as you just noted, you were around the team this week. What is the vibe of the team heading into this game, especially the players who are playing in their first career postseason game? Did you get the sense that they are ready for this moment?
I do. I get the sense that they're loose and focused. It all comes down from Brian Daboll. Daboll's been locked in, and he's very, very adamant about keeping things the same. And obviously it isn't the same. It's the playoffs. The first time this franchise been in the playoffs, and in 6 years or so. And but Daboll is very, very adamant about not trying to make it bigger than it is. And I think the players are feeling that. I did do a column for today's Post on Leonard Williams, who's the longest tenured player in the Giant room that has not played in a playoff game. This is his 8th season. Obviously, he toiled with the Jets for his first 4, and now he's with the Giants, thinking it was going to get better, and it's been pretty bad the last 3 years. And finally, he's there. So he's a cool story. Having finally made it after all these years. So I didn't sense any element of tightness or guys being wide-eyed. Now that might change a little bit once they get into the stadium in Minneapolis, tomorrow, because that is a super loud place and it's a tremendous intensity. But I think the Giants are prepared for the moment. Whether they're talented across the board enough to overcome the Vikings is another question. But I think they've got a very, very good chance, without question. Listen, they lost on a 61-yard field goal on Christmas Eve, which their defensive coordinator Wink Martindale, I thought, very aptly analogized as losing on a half-court buzzer beater, essentially. In basketball terms. That's really what it was to some degree.
Yeah, it was a tough one there for the Giants and looking to turn things around in this game. So lastly, Mark, if the Giants fan is looking for some hope, recent history says that the 6th seed has had a great deal of success against a 3rd-seeded opponent in the NFL playoff. It's on the road, but in your eyes, is this a game that Big Blue can win?
Absolutely, they can win. As we referenced a second ago, They lost by 3 points on a 61-yarder, just a few weeks ago. Um, if you're the Giant fan, you look at a couple things here. First of all, when the Giants made their two Super Bowl runs, they came from a similar position to this. They've come with no, I think they've had one home game, I want to say, in those two runs to the Super Bowl. So they are, they're in familiar territory, even though it's a different locker room and a different regime. But all you need to do is look at recent history. Obviously teams have had success coming from quote unquote behind, and not having those home field edges. So I don't have any doubt that the Giants believe they can win this game, are expecting to win this game, and I don't think the seeding matters.
All right, there we go. That's confidence for the Giants fan. History, Giants have done it before. Not saying that they will again, but something for Giants fans to have a little bit of faith in as they head into this game on Sunday against the Vikings. That is Mark Cannizzaro, New York Post sports columnist. Mark, thank you for your insight. We will talk soon.
Thanks, Dex. Good talking to you.